So when are we actually going to see our borders being funded? Interesting. Secretary of Homeland Security and former senator, so he knows this game, Markwayne Mullin. Sir, honor to have you on in your new role. First off, you liking it?
I love it. I love it. I'm telling you, I wake up every morning. I mean, think about this, Carl. You would love this too. We get to get up every single morning and protect the homeland. I mean, that's like a dream job. And I guarantee you, with your background, you would enjoy this too. But it's frustrating, right? Because I've got a building full of people and people scattered all over the United States and our territories trying to protect the homeland. And you got the Democrats that's got to shut down. Why? Because they want open borders and they don't want to enforce immigration laws. You can't make sense out of crazy.
No, it really is insane to me. But the other thing is you have a huge section of your staff going on 65 days with no paycheck.
Right. Right. Well, because they didn't have a paycheck until President Trump signed the executive order to take money out of the one big beautiful bill and pay people, but that was temporary. All we did was catch them up on their current paychecks. Mm-hmm. We can't continue to do that. My payroll here at DHS is roughly 1.7 billion every 2 weeks. It's amazing. It's 270,000 people, but we're protecting the homeland and have 22 agencies that are scattered, like I said, all over the country, really all over the world, including TSA, which you're showing right now. It's a huge responsibility we have. And the Democrats are playing political theater with this because they're scared of their base. You can't explain to me why you don't want to fund Department of Homeland Security. That's like saying I'm going to defund the Department of War. The Department of War comes up to our shores. The Department of Homeland protects everything in our backyard, and yet they're saying they're not wanting to do it because they literally, the two agencies out of 22 agencies they want to shut down is ICE, which is deporting felons every single day that are killing innocent people on our streets because they should have never been let in here underneath the Biden administration, and our Custom and Border Patrol. I mean, you think about this. You sit there and you go, so you want open borders and you don't want to deport anybody, but yet you're willing to defund the rest of the 20 agencies that are tasked with taking care of us every single day. And most people don't even know who these agencies are.
Well, that's the other thing, too. You brought that up. Look, Tom Homan was given literally an award for deporting people under Obama. And now he goes and deports people under Trump, and they shut down the Senate, the Democrats in the Senate, shut down your agency over him doing the exact same thing he was given an award for under a Democrat. Right.
Yeah, like I said, when you start trying to make them make sense of it, it really goes down to they're scared of their primary, and their base, this radical left base that elects these mayors in New York City, and had Eric Swalwell leading the Democrat Party for governorship in California. These are the same individuals that they want to defund police, and they haven't changed their tactics. They're still the same tactics. They're just using it in different terms, and they keep getting more and more radical. And they're openly embracing socialism now. They're openly embracing this fact that they don't want to have law and order in our streets. You can't argue with that. I mean, look at Portland, look at New York, look at L.A. and tell me how well those cities are being ran right now.
Well, let's talk about that. South Carolina last week, two boys, a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old, were riding their bikes when a criminal illegal alien killed them while drunk and driving. I mean, it's just, we see this how many times? This is your department tweeting this out. This is a guy, shouldn't have been here anyway, totally illegal, and drunk driving.
And he swerved. These two boys are riding their streets in a small town like we did. We grew up doing the same thing.
Yep.
And he swerved. It wasn't like they were on the road. He literally swerved off the road and hit the two individuals, and those two boys died in the hospital. And this should have never taken place. And how many of these tragic events have to take place before the Democrats will wake up and say, yes, we do want to enforce the laws? And what all CPB and ICE is doing is trying to enforce the laws that Congress passed. I mean, if Congress wants to change something, then change the laws that you task them to do. Don't defund them. Defunding them is a chicken way to do it, because you don't want to take a hard stand, because you don't want to sit there and say that, well, we really want to change the policies, but we need to rewrite them. But truth is, you really don't want to rewrite them because you want to actually have your family living under the laws that you passed, but you don't want to stand up for the policies you passed for your radical left because you want to get reelected in your primary. It's just like, hey, come on, you elect leaders to be leaders, and they have to stand up and explain why they're not doing something or why they are doing something.
And they had total control for 2 years under Biden. Didn't do a darn thing.
Right.
So
not one thing. They didn't do one thing on immigration except left the borders open and allow Venezuela and South America to empty their insane asylums and their prisons into the United States.
Yeah, it checks out. And that worked out so swimmingly for us. Well, Secretary Markwayne Mullin, pleasure to have you on, sir. Doing a great job so far.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.